You know, most people in high school are worried about things like fitting in or making the basketball team, or I guess if you're Australian, the surfing team. But not a lot of people have to worry about their first album, working with some of the biggest names on the planet and being an international superstar. Cody Simpson, on the other hand, he does have to worry about that. And it's comforting to me to know that no matter how much money he's rolling in or how well he's doing, he still has an allowance and he still needs to ask Dad when he wants to buy a hat.
Now, I wasn't very cool in high school, and I don't think you have that problem. I think that you're pretty much the man. What's it like when you go back home?
When I went back home last month, it was different to when I was at home a year ago. You know, like, your friends that were your friends before, and they always treat me exactly the same. But there's some people that, I guess, try to be my friend now, which is kind of like, but you weren't my friend before, so what's the difference?
What were your best and worst subjects? I was terrible at math.
Worst subject would have to have been science. Science.
Do you even have to go to school though? You're still
Yeah, I've been to school. I'm pretty much doing like 3-4 hours a day. I mean, I'm still 14, so it's like 3 more years to go. So. When I have time to hang out with my friends, usually when I'm in LA, like I have a few friends that I hang out with, and I have some that come over and visit every now and then just while I'm in LA. I guess it's always good to have a friend with me. I'm around adults a lot of the time. The majority of my life at the moment, so it's cool to just spend time with people my age. My friends from Australia was coming over, so he had nowhere else to go but come to the studio with me a few days, and they come and like meet their idols while they're here and all that kind of stuff, and it's super cool. Like, they think what I'm doing is the coolest thing,
It is the coolest
thing.
It
is.
I wish I had been doing what you were doing when I was your age. It would have been amazing. Do you ever miss high school? Like,
Pardon?
Do you ever miss just being a regular person?
Yeah, definitely miss, just being able to go to school, but I guess, I was back in Australia and just kind of went back and visited school for a little bit. I don't think I could ever go back to that. I don't know. Just now I'm having so much fun. Yeah. You like my favorite song on the radio. I put out an EP in December called For You, and that featured like 4 songs, and it was really, it was just music that I've been working on that I liked. I had no, I guess, direction on where I wanted to go, but right now, recently I've kind of realized where I want to go, and I have like the next 12 months planned out in my head already. I just love being creative and kind of just thinking about where I want to take things, and I feel like I have that down in my head. Right now it's like exactly what I'm doing right now is exactly what I want to do for a long time. So
I heard you're working with one of the Jonases.
I was, yes.
Yeah.
We're just going over music and creating, I guess just creating music like I do with lots of different people.
So how does it work when you get into the studio? Like, do you sit down at a piano, someone has an instrument? Like, how do you create music out of thin air?
Usually it'll be at a keyboard most of the time, or a guitar sometimes, but it's usually a piano. You usually be with like a producer, and they'll just put together a track that's, it's super cool, I guess, and you start writing to it.
What's on your iPod right now? What are you listening to?
Jack Johnson.
Nice.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Donovan Franklin Ryder, Bruno Mars. That kind of vibe. To the music. And but other than that, I have Drake and Kanye West and Jay-Z and all that stuff.
As far as all the experiences that you've had go up to date, what has been the coolest thing that having this career has allowed you to do?
Skip lines at theme parks.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
So did you go to Wonderland in Toronto yet?
I haven't, no. One thing
go.
I haven't done. I've been to all the Six Flags and I guess Disneylands and stuff of the country, yeah.
Nice. Now, I noticed that you like the hat in here, and no matter how successful you are at this age, you still have to ask Dad when you want to get a hat, right?
Yeah.
That's the only downside.
Most of the time,
right?
yes.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Man, it's good to
I
see
really
you.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you.